let me take you to ancient Greece, where one of the most famous aha moments in history happened.
Legend has it that Archimedes, an ancient Greek mathematician, was tasked with determining whether a gold crown had been made purely of gold or mixed with other metals. Days of frustration passed, and no solution was in sight. Then one day, as he stepped into a bath, he noticed the water rising. That simple moment sparked an idea. He realized he could measure displacements to solve the problem. Overcome with excitement, Archimedes ran through the streets shouting, "Eureka!" meaning I have found it. This story is such a classic example of how creativity can strike when we least expect it.
Now you might not be asked to test the purity of a crown, but I bet you have faced your own creative blocks. Maybe it's a work project, creative idea, or even a personal challenge. But here's the thing, those creative blocks aren't signs of failure. They're actually opportunities to tell us that we are trying to do something new, something bigger than before.
It's easy to feel like we're doing something wrong when we hit a wall, but I've learned these challenges are often where the most growth happens. I have experienced my fair share of creative blocks, especially when I transitioned from graphic design into film and editing.
I was so overwhelmed and I felt like a failure that I cannot mastering it all at once. But these creative blocks were just gifts in a disguise because they helped me pause, recenter,
and to reflect on what truly mattered to me. Taking that step back helped me find clarity, and it gave me the space to refine my process.
For me, it's as simple as making a cup of tea. I love tea, it's my thing. There's something magical about that first calming sip that just clears my mind.
The idea of stepping back isn't just personal, it's backed by science. Cognitive neuroscientist John Cunius, co-author of the Eureka factor, explains that our brains solve problems in two ways. One path is analytical, where we systematically work through solutions. The other is more sudden, an aha moment, where an idea just seems to click. Cunius calls these flashes of insight the brain light bulb moments. They bypass our rational filters and light up the creative right hemisphere of our brain. This explains why breakthroughs often happen when we're relaxed and not actively trying to solve the problem, like Archimedes in the bath.
Taking a break in the middle of the project is one of the best ways to find these moments of clarity. I know we always think we have to push harder, but sometimes the best thing you can do is to just pause and step back. You would be amazed how often the answers I'm looking for come to me during these moments, as if my brain has given the freedom to roam around and is putting the pieces together in the background. So if you're frustrated because you're feeling stuck in the middle of the project or getting it started, remember, it's not end of the world. It's just a detour. And these moments are not signs of failure. They're just natural part of the creative process. Remember, creativity doesn't always happen when you're forcing it. Give yourself the permission to reset, pause, and just simply be. And hey, when it all fails, there's always tea. Thank you for sticking with me till the end of this video. I hope it has given you some fresh ideas to tackle your own creative blocks. And I would love to hear what strategies you have been using that helps you find clarity during those moments, and keep creating and embrace those pauses because they might just lead to your next big aha moment.